BTD Gamers, Mr. Chinese Boy here, everyone. So, like I said on my last BTD Gamers stream last week, I'm gonna test a few new things. So of course I'll still be doing my usual gaming streams for BTD Gamers, especially where I mostly play fighting games and a few other games here and there. But of course, mostly fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken mostly, and then Street Fighter. But I want to test out some new formats, some new content stuff this week. Going forward, I want to do some other bits and try some other new stuff. So today, I thought, why don't we do like a little live stream review, reaction, listening thing to some Street Fighter soundtracks. As in, I've chosen 10 tracks from 3 Street Fighter games that I personally am a big fan of the tracks in the OSTs. So I've chosen 10 tracks from Street Fighter Alpha 3, 10 tracks from Street Fighter 3 First Strike, and 10 tracks from Street Fighter 4. Next track is Street Fighter 4. Alright, so this is Cammy's theme. Cammy's theme is my favorite Street Fighter Alpha 3 track, and you see why. Like, it has like a good, it gives me like this good 80s 90s vibe, like battle vibe. Here we go. But I swear, I love this, and I love Cammy's Street Fighter Alpha 3.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Street Fighter 4, the Street Fighter 4 era, personally, for me, was very important. Probably was the most important era of fighting games for me, because even though I've been playing Street Fighter games and other fighting games since I was a kid, and yes, Street Fighter 4 isn't my favorite Street Fighter game, but it's definitely in my top 3 of Street Fighter games. I loved the crap out of Street Fighter 4, and personally it's very special to me because Street Fighter 4 came at a time where I was in like late secondary school / college, and it was still very popular as I became an adult, you know, after college, and when I became like a young adult and stuff. Street Fighter 4 was the first Street Fighter game, but not just first Street Fighter game. Street Fighter 4 was the first fighting game that got me into wanting to become a more serious fighting game player. It was the first Street Fighter game that got me wanting to go to tournament events, watch tournament events properly, like Evo, watch all the Team Spooky streams, you know, and then watch things like, you know, Space Opera Battle, you know, the like Wednesday night fights, Canada Cup, CEO, and back when Evo was just Evo, you know, watching all the Evo finals, Evo being the biggest fighting game tournament, you know, watching all the Evo finals, you know, Daigo Umehara, keeping track on players like Daigo Umehara, Justin Wong. I don't know, I'll get my words mixed up. Justin Wong. You had like Dominion, Sanford Kelly, you know, Takedo, PR Borog, or you know, and then like I said, you know, Team Spooky at the time providing a lot of them high level content. Then, you know, you had commentators like James Chen, Ultra David, Sakura Steam. This is my favorite Street Fighter 4 song. This is my favorite, and Sakura is one of my main characters in this game. Bro, Sakura and Ryu. And if I'm correct, this is a remix of her Street Fighter Alpha theme, the Alpha 2 one, I think. I can't remember. Was she in Alpha 1 again? I can't remember. I think it's a remix of an Alpha 2 thing.